Hi everyone, welcome to Zynert's NEET PG 2024 demo series. In this video, we will be looking at how to prepare your choice list using Zynert. Usually, you prepare your choice list for each counseling, right? For All India counseling, you are going to enter your choices. If you are attending a state counseling, you will register separately and apply separately, get into the merit list, and then there will be a choice filling process. You will fill your choices separately. You have to prepare separate list of choices. Usually, in a piece of paper or in a notebook, you will prepare the complete list of choices, or in an Excel sheet, you will put up the list of choices. Then during the process of evaluation, you change your choices, the order of choices, add choices, etc. So that is a complicated process that has to be done to evaluate your seats and get your right preference orders right before round one. And during the process of counseling too, you fill your choices right from round one choice filling. Every state has a choice filling process. You will do that. Let us say you are attending All India in 3 states. You will prepare All India plus each 3 states will have a preference order. That is your primary thing that needs to be done now to get your preference orders ready. You might have around a month or less than a month, 2-3 weeks for this. Get the preference orders ready. How Zynert helps you in that? First, you would have looked at possibilities already using the closing ranks tab. You would have gone into the closing ranks tabs and checked on all the closing ranks. We'll take the scenario of a person who is looking at obstetrics and gynecology seats, MS or DNB obstetrics and gynecology seats, and looking at both government and DNB institutes. Now, the rank of the person, let us say, is 8,000. Now, this particular candidate is looking at filling choices for All India counseling. The options are so much. The candidate belongs to general or let us say the candidate belongs to general or OBC category. For general category candidates, general seats are available. OBC category candidates, OBC and general seats are available. Last year, some seats might have come under general category. That might come under OBC category this year, or might not even come under general or OBC. It might go under SC/ST category this year, or EWS. So there is a change in which category a seat falls under. What we have information over here in closing ranks is 2022-2023 category quota wise allotment. So in All India quota or in DNB, this category seats were allotted at this ranks is what we have. In case the category changes, the reference point also changes. The seat comes into a different category. Then in the seat matrix of 2024, we'll upload it only on the date of choice filling, because MCC will also publish it only on the day of choice filling. In the seat matrix, the category would change. So keep that as reference. The only thing that we are saying is if there is an MS OBG seat in, let us say, GS in EWS last year, it need not necessarily be in EWS this year. It might be in a different particular category. Keep that in mind. Second, there are new seats added which are not in the complete closing ranks list. So if there are new seats added, those also need to be clubbed in your choice list. We have a facility for all these. We'll let you know how we are going to manage that. Now, first thing is to filter out on what you want. Basically, I'll start with MS OBG. That is my primary preference. DNB is my secondary preference. I belong to the general category, so I'll select general over here. And then I will say view results. Now, this gives me the complete list of MS OBG seats by sorted order of closing. So, the first seat to be allotted closed was VMMC under general category, and it was closed at 860. We have to select the general category. So, I'll select general and see VMMC closed at 860, and then Lady Harding, MAMC, and so on. This is a preference order of last year's candidates. My preference, however, let us say, is Maharashtra. First preference. So I select Maharashtra. In case your preference is no bond institutes or certain bedded institutes, fee structure, usually you won't do that, fee structure, etc., then you filter. Your preference is AAQ. Are you looking at deemed universities? First, I select AAQ. I am not looking at deemed university, so I will not select MNG. I am looking at DNB post MBBS, but I'll wait for the time being, because my primary thing is Maharashtra, MS OBG, and those set of seats. I am not interested in Delhi. I might come to Delhi as a second preference. I am looking at Maharashtra. Now, I know that this is the sorted order. Here, there might be a difference. LTM is a higher, if you look at certain other specialties, Sage GS might have closed in first, but for OBG, you see that LTM has closed in first. This possibly has to be a decision from your end, knowing how these two institutes are. But at Zynert, this gives you information that you have to think through that, because usually you see Sage GS on top, but for OBG, possibly LTM is coming on top, and you can also see that 1618, 1646 have taken those seats, whereas 769 onwards, even though seats were available, candidates, Sage GS was available, candidates took up those seats. and you have Topiwala, Grant, etc., which are closing higher. You will clearly know that at least these institutes, BJMC, etc., are less preferred than the top 3 institutes. That is a clear distinction that comes out of this. Now I want to add my choices. That is our primary purpose, right? I keep LTM. If my decision is LTM, I keep Sage GS, I keep Topiwala. What are these seats? These are seats that I will definitely take if I get the seat. 8,000 is my rank. Will I get the seat? No. But still I can add to my choice list. There is no harm in that. In case this comes down to 8,000, then I will take it. If you're 100% sure LTM will not come to 8,000, maybe that will not happen. So then you skip this seat. But this candidate, what the candidate decided is, he or she clearly knows that even if I put LTM on top and then fill in all the top choices that I won't get, and then fill in my possible choices, system will check all those top choices and then come back to my possible choices. It will not go to the next ranker. So it is okay to fill those choices. I don't have a disadvantage. Even if it closes at 1600, I'll put LTM first. That is the decision of this candidate. You can take a different decision saying this is not possible at all, I will not fill in, it will confuse me. You can take a decision. But this candidate has decided to fill in those choices. So she goes on adding on those choices. Now this is getting added to the choice list. Which choice list? The All India Counseling PG Medical choice list. The candidate goes on adding those choices till the last choice. Do I need to look at the preference at this point in time? No, you don't need to look at the preference at this point in time. What all are you going to fill? Are you going to fill these choices? Yes, I am going to fill these choices. Then I will add on this. Is it an order? Need not necessarily be. Once you add to the choice list, you can change your order. That is what you will do, right? I'll write down all what is possible, what I'm going to fill. Then I will prepare an order out of it. So the same thing you can do over here. When it comes to these set of seats, Akola and SRTT or Dhule, those seats will definitely be available for me. So I will fill them, add them too. Here, should I stop at 10,000? Not necessary. In case those seats are not available, I will want backups. My decision over here is, if I don't get this seat, if I don't get Dhule, will I be taking Jalgaon as a seat? That is my decision. Yes, if I don't take, I will anyways go to Jalgaon. Then that seat will be added over here. Now, all these seats that candidate has added. What else is the candidate interested in? Next choice is Delhi. I go to Delhi and say view results, everything closed before 4,000. The candidate says, okay, this is closed, but still I might want to add. It is a candidate's choice. Usually many candidates don't add, clearly knowing that 8,000, it will not come down. That is also fine. But if it is around 7,000, 6,500, 6,000 closing ranks, or even 5,000, we sincerely suggest that for an 8,000 candidate, you go ahead and add your choice. Some might be a single individual preference, etc. That might come down to 8,000. Usually what goes at 8,000 last year went at 5,000 because somebody preferred that location. Instead of a better college, they preferred that location. Then you will get those seats which usually come at 8,000. So don't miss those seats out. Now I am not adding this, but possibly this candidate thinks this 4,000 seat I want to add. The rest of it I don't want to add. But in Mumbai, they took a different chance saying I will add all those choices. Here they are taking a different decision. I'm adding all those choices. So basically next I will filter on. Next after this I don't have a preference. So I completely take the results. Other states whichever are available, I am filtering out and I'm saying, okay, Uttar Pradesh IMS BHU, it's a very good institute. Bangalore Medical College is a good institute. And let us say Madras Medical College is a good institute. So I'm adding these as choices. Where will I have the better options? These list of choices, let us say above 6,500 and above, you can also filter them and add them as choices. Here you will have a list of options which are more feasible. You see Odisha, Kolkata, Tamil Nadu and other choices, SMS Jaipur in round 4, but those choices. Should I add them? That is your call. You can add all those choices and then take a call. SMS Jaipur you can add. Knowing that it was only in round 4 it went ahead with 8,000. In round 2 it might not have, round 3 you might not get it. Round 4 is a round where you will have to go without a seat, risk out. So you might not go, but still add SMS Jaipur. You can add all the other choices that you are interested in as well. So similarly, pick out all the choices. I am not interested in ESI or in Tamil Nadu. Leave out all those choices and rest of the choices you can add. Ensure that above your rank range, there are at least a considerable number of choices. We are talking about MS OBG alone over here. Next choice for me is DNB. same logic, but I am looking at DNB post MBBS seats. I am general category, so I am looking at general category, and I say view results. I'll get all the DNB choices. We have filtered out on MS OBG, so filter out on DNB obstetrics and gynecology, and you will get the choices by sorted order. Which was the first seat to close over here in DNB? RN Cooper was the first seat to close as far as DNB is concerned. The quota is DNB post MBBS, and the category is general, and the specialty that we selected was DNB obstetrics and gynecology. This was the first seat to close. Here you look at MS OBG has higher preference. In radio diagnosis, DNB institutes have higher preference, but over here you see a complete preference order. But you get the best seats. RN Cooper is an excellent seat. BSA is an excellent seat, possibly better than the other seats that are available. So here you click on those choices, whichever you want to take, and then put it in your choice list. This is how now we are going to the choice list part. Here I have 37 choices I have listed down. This can be played around with. As per your evaluation, you have all these choices. Now you are evaluating. I see that the first 4 choices are fine. Then I want to move which one? A Delhi choice, which I might not get, or a Kasturba Medical College, Kasturba IMS BHU choice, which is a good choice, but I want to move it just below BJMC Pune. I want to move that IMS choice because I think better than Nanded, better than Nanded, this choice is better than Government Medical College Nanded. So this choice is moved over here. You can simply drag and drop any choice to any position for moving, and that will help you in managing your choices really well. You will have to strike it down in a pen and paper or manage an Excel sheet, which is cumbersome. You can always move any choice over anywhere. And then second, what you can do is, let us say I want to put DDU, or let us say Hindu Rao Hospital. This is a DNB choice, but I think that it is better than any seat which is in Delhi, which is in Maharashtra, any periphery seat in Maharashtra. I can always do that. I will be able to drag and drop. Or I want to move to this position, 29th position. After 28, Chhattisgarh Pandit JNM Medical College, I want to move which one? My Hindu Rao Hospital over there. So I will be able to see move to 29th position, and it will automatically move over here. Here you can further filter on multiple quotas. I want to look at all India quota seats now and check whether my choice list is fine. I want to look at particular specialties. If you have added multiple specialties, I want to look at all choices in Maharashtra and take a call. You can always do that. Here it will automatically filter, also giving you information on where it is. You will not be able to drag and drop in this, but you will be able to move to a particular position. Let us say you say that I have taken all Maharashtra, RN Cooper, I want to move to 14th position. Then you can always say RN Cooper, move to 14th position. This is also possible. Now, what about choices which do not exist in the portal? There will be choices in other categories. Last year it was not in my category. You can either pull out the choice from that category, or you can create your own choice. You can actually add a choice. Let us say there was no choice in a particular institute. We will take up the institute of Andhra Medical College for an example. I want to add a choice in Andhra Medical College. But last year, out of the 5 OBG seats or whatever seats in Andhra Medical College, none were in general surgery. So I will not be able to go click in closing ranks or allotments to add that using the favorite button or the heart icon. I can add it by saying I want to add Andhra Pradesh MS Obstetrics and Gynecology under AIQ under general category as a choice. You can either add it to the bottom or the top only over here, not to a particular position. Now this has been added, and you will see that this choice list, this will be added to the choice list over here, Andhra Medical College towards the end. You can move Andhra Medical College to any place later as you want. You want to move it to the 5th position, you will be able to move. So even if choices are not there, you will also always be able to fill out those choices. You can filter out on particular years, etc. So to view the information, it will also give you information in the proper format in terms of where these closed, what are the fees, what is the fee structure, etc. You want to filter out on fee. Now I want to filter out on zero bond institutes alone. You will be able to filter out on zero bond institutes, figure them out, and then look at whether you want to move them up, move them down, etc. That complete thing is possible. So basically, from closing ranks, pull out everything to your choice list and play around with your choice list. Whatever you do on pen and paper, it will be far easier if you do it on Zynet. Then this is also possible. It is also possible to save it as a PDF. So you just take a printout of this any point in time, you will be able to print out, and then even whatever changes you want to make, you can look at the PDF, take a look at what are the choices and then make the changes over here, so that this is saved always and that choice list will be available. Now this choice list is available. You can do it for every counseling. I want to do it, let us say, for another state counseling, Rajasthan PG Medical. You can just go add those choices from Rajasthan. I'm going to fill these choices for Rajasthan. Note that All India counseling will have Rajasthan seats. That is under All India quota or deemed All India quota, correct? That is a different thing. That choice you are filling for All India. The same choice if you want to fill for Rajasthan state quota, you can also do that. Under the state quota, you have to get a preference list. So that you can do, and then go on to my choice list and go here and select all your choices and create a preference list for which counseling? For your state counseling, Rajasthan counseling, exactly the same way. If a new choice comes up, then you can add it. If a new institute comes up, the day NMC publishes or the seat matrix is published, we will have those information, or there is confirmation from NMC, we will add that information over here and you will be able to fill in your choices. The only thing is, don't add a course which does not exist. Check and then add a course if that course exists in the seat matrix, or if the course exists at all, first of all, and then check and add. So this is possible for every state. You can manage multiple choice list over here. Managing it is very easy. We have done it after a lot of deliberation, giving you multiple features over here. Do that over here. You want to create a new choice list for a counseling, you can even start from here instead of going and favoriting in that particular counseling. Create a choice list and that would be successfully created. You can go in and then add on new, you can go in and add on new choices over here too. I just don't want to go to closing ranks and create that. I know that Andhra Medical College General Surgery is my first seat. Just add on over here instead of using the favorite icon under AP government quota. I'll just be able to add on the choices over here. So this is how the entire choice list feature works. This will be very helpful because even while looking at closing ranks, you will be able to see here clearly what are the choices I have favorited. So if I take out MS Obstetrics and Gynecology, it will clearly tell me these are the choices that I have favorited and these choices I have not favorited or put in my choice list. I can manage, if I want to add, I'll be able to add that as well. You can also delete your choices at any point in time. It is a simple deletion process. You can go ahead, I don't want this choice. Simply, it is pretty simple, just delete this choice. You will be able to delete that choice. You can add it at a later point in time. This is a useful feature. Use it. If you use it now, right before the counseling, it becomes very easy for it. Just play around. If you have any queries or any issues with this, you get back to us. There is a rank range which will be added over here, and we'll also try to bring in a round wise session. Is not possible over here because it does not have any relevance to round, but a rank range filter might be relevant over here, which we have not added. We will add that as well. Thanks a lot for watching. In case you have any suggestions too, just let us know. We are not sure whether we will be able to implement it this year, but we'll try our level best. Thanks a lot for watching.